Okay, quickly, here's everything, okay? And we'll go over them again. Here we have what was supposed to be a Bolivar gold medal, wrapper, binder, filler, and in size order. And there should be no size order. It should all be the length of the cigar, okay? So each cigar I laid out the same way, wrapper, binder, filler, in size order, and then whatever scraps just fell out of it. And you can see also that of what long filler there is, it's just of horrendous quality. It's not beautiful, thick leaf folded over and over like on that D4. It's just horrendous, scraggly, scrawny, bunched up, long stuff. Okay? You can see on the gold medal right here that the tobacco gets shorter and shorter. Some of it may be from the top of the cigar, some of it may have been from the bottom, however they roll it in, but in the end, you end up at the center of the cigar with this stuff. The center of some of the leaves, the way they, that. And that's not stuff that broke off the leaves, that's stuff that fell out of the cigar as I was unwinding it. Okay? Next over to that, you have our most confusing one because it's a short cigar, the Punch Corona. And again, wrapper, binder, very strange binder on that one, and filler. Filler looks a little better, but it's short. It's short filler. This is long filler right here. These couple of bunches. But as you again get to the meat of the cigar, you end up with some really scraggly stuff like this. You end up with a pile of, look at that, okay? Pile of junk. Move that over so you can see our little pile of junk. That was in the part of the Punch Corona. Next, the revisit from the Bolivar Royal Corona. You have your wrapper, binder, filler, and this, out of all of them, this is the most. This had the nicest grade. Actually, had a few leaves that looked halfway decent. But again, as you get into it, you see things that Cuban cigar roller would never do. Why would they roll this up in there with these? This would be trimmed, cut off nicely. These stems and veins and things. Leaves with really stemmy stuff. Look, scraggly, just horrible leaves. And then, of course, again, once you get to the center, you get your just pieces here. Pieces. Okay? Finally, the most horrible cigar, which not only looked the most horrible, but tasted like licking a wet dog. Wrapper, binder, filler of the most horrendous quality I've ever seen in my several years of working in the cigar industry, working at a cigar shop. I've taken apart many cigars, seen many cigars being made, and I have never seen filler this bad. It's just horrible, horrible looking stuff. Look at this. And it's just, how can you fold accordion style something that's so shallow and thin? I don't even think I took this apart all the way. But yeah, like this is the kind of stuff that's in the cigar there, okay? Okay. One second here. Yeah, okay. And there you go. So when you get toward the end, you get a few pieces that are less than half the size, half the length of the cigar. And you get to this pile of just horrible stuff that you would have been smoking. Look at that! Look at that! Did you see that? Bunch of little shit just fell out of there. Look at that. I like this piece. I like this piece with this massive stem all the way through it, protruding out the end there. And I just dropped... Hold on now. Sorry, I had evidence trying to escape. That was in the cigar as well. Carlos's toothpick. Okay. That's from a Partagas. That's one of the most prestigious brands in the world. That's a Partagas? No, it's not a Partagas. It's a Fartagas. Okay? Like Fohiba. This is a Fartagas. And that's a Bolivar. Oh man, and that's a dunch. A blunch, I don't know what you want to call it. Either way, all 4 cigars, all the same scenario. Look at that. That's almost scary. Well, I'll tell you one thing, I feel really good about myself because I did not destroy 4 Cuban cigars today. I took apart 4 dirt sticks. Well, viewers, here's the moment you've all been waiting for. I know everybody's been asking, but who? Listen, again, not here to stir up the pot, not here to cause trouble, but I don't want fake Cuban cigars in my humidor, and I know you don't. And it's so much of a goddamn problem today that it's just unbearable. People hand me cigars, you know, at work, and like, here, I got these, you know, and as a really nice gesture, and I look at it and I'm like, oh boy, another fake. But all of that aside, look at this. I mean, you know, use your head. There's no question about it that these are not Cuban rolled cigars. These are bad cigars, okay? And this person who sent me these is not the only person who's been complaining about this site. And I tell you, when I first visited this site, I said to myself a few things. Number one, the way they describe the cigars sometimes on a site, you know whoever's typing about them is not a cigar smoker. You could just tell. They describe things in such a way that's like, what? You know what I mean? There are a few sites like that, that I believe probably sell the same shit that this site sells. And you could just tell. You could just tell this guy doesn't smoke cigars. What is he talking about? You know? Oh man, I was reading on one site, a guy called Monty Two's torpedoes. What did he call? Oh, it's so funny, man. He described them as Monty, what? Spear-shaped cigars. Yeah, like pointed cigars. Anyway, that's one. Number two, the prices. The prices are ridiculous, okay? My box of real Partagas, there's no such thing as a cheap Cuban cigar. My box of real Partagas D4s cost me almost $300. You're like, what? There's so many sites out there for cheaper. Yeah, but you know what? Number one, they're from 2009, and they were the best D4s I've ever had in my life, so I don't even care about paying extra for them. This site has a 2-box special. I love sites that have sales and stuff. 2-box special. 2 boxes of Partagas D4s come to $140, $150 each. Yeah, right. I don't think so. That's lower than the retail price of a box of Partagas D4s in Cuba. Okay, made in Cuba with no taxes in 2006. Okay, I have that information, and that is lower than the retail price in Cuba in 2006. How are you possibly making any money? All right, and so I know you're saying, just say it already. Come on, you know. I've been making you wait too long, but I wanted to be absolutely sure. And looking at what I have in front of me, I am 1,000% sure that this site, no matter what they want to say, they can say anything they want about the cigars they have, But these 4 boxes sent to the same customer in the same shipment are all phonies. They're all fake. They're fake. The site is cigarterminal.com. Okay? Just going to put it out there. I have no problems with anybody, but this is what you get when you order from Cigar Terminal. I just don't even know what to say. When I look at this, it's like heartbreaking, because it's like, why do we have to go through so much trouble, so much agony, so much grief just to ensure that we get real Cuban cigars when we order them? It's really just a pain in the ass, you know, to have to deal with this shit. I would appreciate that anybody seeing this video just uses this information for themselves. Don't order from them. Don't bother going to their site. This is what you'll get. They're fake, okay? And do me a favor. Since I've saved you this trouble, save me the trouble. Don't go running to them and saying, "You sent me fake cigars. I found out because this video showed me blah, blah, blah." I don't need the headaches, okay? And I'm doing everybody, all you guys, a favor, okay? This is not slander, because this is the truth. This is what I got when I opened up 4 different cigars, supposedly different, from the same shipment, from the same person who ordered from cigarterminal.com. And this is what I found inside those cigars. Junk. Junk. Not Cuban. Junk.